Hey guys, so welcome back. It is Monday. It is super nice out today, like the day after Easter. It's chilly, but it's nice out. It's not raining. Yay. Anyways, I got 3 books here I wanted to share with you really quick. Some are new, some are old. Anyways, there's 3 that I came across, which I haven't seen too much of. So I wanted to share them with you because I was really excited to see this one. The Alice in Wonderland one got me thinking, so I got looking to see what other ones they had. And The Wizard of Oz came up. So if you are amongst my generation, Gen X, you grew up watching this. This was the movie to watch when you were a kid. And I know you guys in the younger generation, you may still watch this. But back then, it was a thing. It's not like it is now, the remakes. The original Wizard of Oz was very different. Anyways, I'm going to show you these. And then at the very end of this video, there is 2 new releases I'm going to show you screenshots of. And the links to all 5 of these books will be in the description if you want to purchase them. Again, these are Creative Haven books, so you get the great price with the decent paper and the different artists with, I guess I should say each artist has its unique style of line art, but it's quality line art. So you get the different style of line art. You get the different themes in the books. You get one artist. You get the single-sided paper with the perforated sheets. And the paper is of decent quality. It's not something you'd want to necessarily use a heavy wet medium on. I don't recommend watercolors, but if you want to use some paints, I highly recommend you use a secondary sheet behind the paper because it will bleed through and you could have some problems. But again, the paper does tear out, so you could always use a heavy paper on the back of it and let it dry, and you could get some really good results that way. Okay, let's start with this one because this is my favorite one, which I just love this one. And it's like a little kid. You get flashbacks when you see stuff like this. You get this wonderful colored image on the inside cover. And of course, this one is Marty Noble, who is the artist here, and it's Dover Publications. And now that I bring up that it's Dover Publications, in my description, if you scroll down after all the links for the books, you'll see some links for Creative Haven / Dover Publications. You will see one for their newsletter and their online store, which if you sign up for their newsletter, you will also get in that newsletter free coloring pages from them, which are pages from some of their books, which is really cool. And there's also a link to their Facebook group, so you get all kinds of more cool stuff. So make sure you take advantage of those 2 little things as well. A lot of people don't know about that. So I was well informed on some of that stuff, and I'm happy now that I know. So I will make sure to post that information. Anytime I share Creative Haven books with you, those links will be in there. So you guys can just quickly click on them and make sure you get your pre-orders in for those 2 new upcoming books. And I'm super excited about those. Okay, back to this. The Wizard of Oz Designs by Marty Noble. Again, you can see the beautiful perforations on the paper here. Let's see if I can show you that. So you could tear these pages out. And again, the paper is decent. For the price range, the paper matches the price range. You're going to be able to get quite a few layers with your colored pencil, and your gel pens are going to work nice if you don't use a lot of heavy pressure with your gel pens. I do, again, recommend you use a backing sheet if you use wet mediums. That is my recommendation. I use gel pens for highlights, and I haven't had an issue with bleed through. But I'm not heavy, not using them for coloring in large areas. So take that into consideration when you do wet mediums with these books. Okay. Marty Noble did a really good job depicting the storyline in The Wizard of Oz. So we're going to flip through this book. Got Toto and the little dog right there. So cute. You got little images of the dog and the tornado. You got the Tin Man, it looks like. Hearts will never be practical until they can be made unbreakable. Remember the Tin Man? He didn't have a heart. So you've got these landscape scenes. Again, you can open these books up better, but they are perforated so the designs don't go into the seams, so you can get every inch of these pages. Marty Noble's books, or I should say artwork, is always very nicely done. Some of the pages are really detailed where others are not so detailed. So there is something for everybody, whether you're younger or older. I do like these books. So they just hit so many of the right points. The price for your budget, the paper for the price, the different styles. Each artist is portrayed in each book, so they follow a theme. So you're getting quality and quantity, and the price, it doesn't break your bank or your budget. Everything balances. The lion. You remember the courage for the lion. Wasn't it the ruby slippers? And you can zoom in on this video by, pinching. And there is a video, if you look in my library, a short little video on how to do that with your smartphones. It is not my video, but it is a how-to video that somebody created. It's really good at explaining how to zoom in and out when you're watching YouTube videos. So if I'm not zoomed in good enough, you can do it yourself. You got the Scarecrow and the Tin Man. You got the castle in the background. He's got his axe right here. Looks like the yellow brick road, which would be really cool to do. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. Maybe I'm about due, huh? The Cowardly Lion. And another of the landscape images here. It's a great book. We always look at some of the books with the lower price points and we think, we're afraid to buy them because they're cheaper. But don't be with these. These are really good quality books for the price. Everything hits. Budget, paper, line art, everything lines up. Now, my reviews are always honest. I would tell you if the price of the book didn't match the paper, I would tell you the paper is no good. But this paper is of decent quality that it works. And you can work this paper. So I would totally tell you. This is another great image. Sometimes my honesty is brutal, so I would never lie to my viewers about any of that. Because I am kind of book picky. If you all follow my channel, you know that. There's no place like home. And it looks like this might be the last page, yes. And this page is that one I pointed out in the book with the Tin Man and the axe and the scarecrow and the castle in the background. Okay, again, that is the Wizard of Oz, and that one is by Marty Noble. And the publication date is 2018, so it's been out for a couple years. I just didn't know that. Some of these I have really missed. I just didn't see them. Okay, this one I like because I like to color fruits and veggies and things. This one is Jessica Mazurkowitz. I think I got her name right. Fabulous Fruits and Vegetables, again, Creative Haven. And it's the same quality paper. You can feel a little toothiness in the paper. This one is 2023. Now, I did notice something about the paper. The difference here. This one has a little more grain to the paper. It feels like the same thickness, but this one is a little grainier. So with that said, again, it points out that they may have changed their paper because they're listening to their consumers. I don't notice that it's thinner, but I notice it is a little different. So I still feel the quality in the paper for the budget. It is still there. So I have no complaints on that. But I would, if it's any thinner, I might not like it. So, but it's workable still. Okay, so this is Dover Publications again. Same company, same publishing company on all these books. And this one is 2023. So here we go. A lot of lovely images in this book. If you like to do fruits and vegetables and things like that, this one's fun. This fruit or citrus wreath, kind of a bouquet of vegetables here. You got the corn, and you got some berries in here. Looks like some peas, maybe some parsnips or some root vegetables. Your one and a melon, so you got some different melons here. You got, looks like some pumpkins, some corn, some squash maybe. And again, you can see the perforations in the paper here and the one-sided, so you don't have to worry about that because you can easily pull these out. Looks like some jams and fruits canned up. Again, a nice, it's heart shape. I don't know what to say. A mandala, I guess, of fruits and maybe some vegetables. Looks like maybe some onions and some fruits in there. You got some seed packets with different, looks like these are all vegetables maybe. Yes. You got heritage and heirloom vegetables here. And another mandala of carrots and mushrooms, some peas, maybe some cucumber slices. This one looks fun, a nice landscape picture with cheeses and fruits and a picnic basket with some lemonade and breads. Peas on earth. That's cute. Very creative. It's like a rainbow shaped of fruits and vegetables. That would be fun to do. You got some olive oil and some bread with your olives, and I guess maybe these are tomatoes, some heirloom tomatoes down here. You guac my world. Some of these puns. Grow your own way. Some more, maybe pickled vegetables. Oh, yes, pickle my fancy. And another maybe mandala or wreath of, looks like this one's berries and fruits. Life's a garden, dig it. So a lot of very creative pages here. If you're not into really highly detailed, this one's a good book. Can be taken to a whole nother level, or it can be kept very simple. Happiness is homegrown. So you got maybe a Thanksgiving cornucopia here. Peachy King. Looks like a watermelon basket full of fruits and berries. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice 4-layer cake there with, looks like maybe blueberries, strawberries, cherries. That would be a nice one to do. Some apples. And again, the landscape spread here with wines and breads. Grape expectations. And a page with different herbs. And another wreath or mandala of fruit. And maybe a few desserts or a fall and winter type theme. And some lemons and oranges, a citrus page. And looks like a farm scene with some apples, like the orchard. We're getting towards the end of this one. And the farmer's market with the scarecrow. That's a cute page. And there you go with the page that is colored in here with the jams. And that is the last of that one. Again, that is Happiness is Homegrown, Fabulous Fruits and Vegetables by Jessica Mazurkowitz. And the last one is Creative Haven's Forest and Woodland Wildlife Coloring Book. And this one, again, is by Marty Noble. This one's really a nice book. So you can see that, of course, the front cover is a nice colored image for you. So you can use this as a reference if you like for the inside page. And the publication date on this one is 2024. So this is one of the newer ones. And again, the same style as always with the wonderful one-sided and perforated pages. And you get a nice little paragraph in every one of their books. It tells you a little bit about it. And this one, the first thing it says, there's 31 realistically detailed drawings of animals in the gorgeous forest and woodland settings. So it gives you a little idea of what's inside each book. Anyways, so you can see here you got a nice forest scene with some, looks like some birds. Oh, it tells you American kestrels right there in the very tightness of the seam. And again with that nice paper. So you got a badger. Ooh, that one would be fun to do with the fur. Definitely a challenge if you're not good at fur. So you got some bald eagles, maybe a male and a female. You got bats. And you got beavers building a dam, maybe a waterfall in the background, or it could be a cliffside, I suppose. You've got black bears, and that's what we have here. We have black bears in Washington State. Bluebirds and cardinals. And you got the bobcat. We have bobcats here too. You've got chipmunks. We've got those as well. Cougars. You've got the coyote, which we have lots of those. The eastern gray squirrel. Like how they say it's the eastern gray squirrel. Does that mean east in the world? Because we have them here. And I'm in the Northwest. You got elk. Those are big. If you've never seen an elk up front, holy cow, they're huge. I mean, they're really big. They're like a freight train big. It's crazy. Great horned owl, which those are beautiful birds. You got a hedgehog. You've got heron. Some beautiful images done. Can really make some of these nature scenes really come to life. Ooh, snakes. It's a milk snake. Snakes and spiders, yeah, not my thing. You got a moose. I get an Alaska feel when I see a moose. And a possum. We have lots of those here. Did you know possums hiss out of fear and they're actually not aggressive? I never knew that. The things you learn. You got a porcupine. And since it's Easter, why not have a couple rabbits? And I got lots of wild rabbits around here. And the trash pandas, or raccoons as most people refer to them. You got red foxes. And the river otters. They're so cute. You ever seen a baby river otter? They are so adorable. And you got the little stinky Pepe Le Pew skunk. There's been one around here lately. Every time I go outside, I can smell him, but I can't find him, little sucker. Ooh, and you can really smell him too. He's busy, or she. And you got toads. And the white-tailed deer. Wild boars, which I hear are really crazy in Hawaii. And you've got your wolves, which there are many different species of wolves. And you have your woodland jumping mice. And we are getting towards the end of this book, which you've got your woodpeckers. These look like flickers with the dotted breast. And that is it. And there is that image of that great horned owl. If you want to use this for a color reference, you can. Anyways, that is the Forest, Woodland, and Wildlife coloring book by Marty Noble from Creative Haven. So, again, that is one of them. And Happiness is Homegrown. And The Wizard of Oz. Those are the 3 books. The other 2 books you will see in just a second at the very end of this video. And again, all the links for all 5 of these books, including the 2 new ones that will be released later this year, which will be available for pre-order on Amazon. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you like these books by Creative Haven, the old ones and the new ones as well. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy creating, you guys.